Hello everyone, I'm Ronald Mehta and welcome back to marketing91.com. We provide management and marketing training to students and professionals worldwide through our courses, videos and community. This video is part of our comprehensive take on the gamut of human resource management. Let's take a stab at the concept of the Peter Principle. According to the Peter Principle, a management concept created by Laurence J. Peter that claims that individuals in a hierarchy are inclined to advance to a level of respective incompetence. Since abilities are acquired in one job may not always transfer to another, based on the employee's performance in prior positions, employees are promoted. Therefore, they are no longer competent after they reach a certain level at work. Moving on. The Peter Principle, the book written by Raymond and Laurence Peter in 1969 and published by William Morrow Company, explains this idea. With a satirical intention, the book was written by Peter and Hull. However, it quickly gained popularity because it was perceived as proving a thoughtful fact about the flaws in how people get promoted inside corporations with a chain of command and eventually reach a position where they are not effective. Since then, the Peter Principle has generated a lot of discussion and study. Moving on. According to the Peter Principle, a person who excels at their current work will be promoted to a rank calling for new skills. The person who has pulled up the ladder will not get another advancement if they do not have the abilities needed for the new position. If the person does well in a new position, then the promotions will happen to continue till they eventually reach a point where they finally become inept. The person's promotion will not happen again because of them being inept. Therefore, they will not be able to break through this position, and this place is commonly referred to as a Peter's Plateau. If there's adequate time and room in the hierarchy for qualified individuals to advance, eventually this result will always occur. Moving on to the Paula Principle specifically for women. Women frequently hold jobs that are under their level of skill according to the concept known as the Paula Principle. There is still sexism in the society. It is believed that women lack the old boys network that male co-workers use to advance in their careers with professional connections. Such cases are witnessed very often where women could acknowledge that they are in dearth of certain job-related skills. The majority of childcare responsibilities that fall on women. And finally, women sometimes consciously choose not to advance as far as they could, a positive choice. Well, that was specifically principle based on women as given in the book earlier. Moving on towards the motivating factors of the Peter Principle. The majority of entry-level positions demand some type of specialized skill or technical knowledge. The application of the Peter Principle is seen very often in technical fields where employees who are skilled are inevitably elevated to managing positions. It occurs even though such employees' capability is determined more by their technical skill than by their ability of management or leadership. So there's a mismatch between their technical knowledge and their management abilities. That stops them from growing. Moving on. Employees are frequently rewarded with internal promotions. Many employees in search for a job are drawn to particular organizations because of the potential promotion they might receive and not because of the working environment. Majority of corporates base promotions on an employee's performance in their present role rather than the abilities required for the next position. So they may be great at doing what they're doing now, but there's no guarantee that they will do something great in the future in the new role. Moving on. How to avoid the issue of Peter Principle? Well, that is a spot-on question. First, demotion. Dr. Peter went beyond simply outlining this theory. In his book, he offered a few suggestions of fixing the issue. He suggested implementing a policy of demotion that does not have a negative connotation of failure as one tactic. Consider an employee who has been promoted to a position for which his skills are not enough to fill. The management can reinstate the employee to their original position in such a circumstance. The individual or the manager who chose poorly by elevating that particular employee, however, must own up to his or her own error. At number 2, no promotion but increased salary. This works like a charm. Offering employees an increment in their pay without giving a promotion to them is another way to address the Peter Principle. Employees are more excited about the prospect of promotion because of the financial advantages, but not because of the authority or status involved in it. Due to their exceptional performance in their individual positions, employees should be entitled to increased pay by the company in order to avoid a violation of the principle. An employee can therefore make more money this way and remain in a position where he or she is qualified. At number 3, lateral arbitrage. Managing inept personnel without terminating them was another piece of advice from Dr. Peter. Meaning, a CEO has the option of moving the inept employee to a position with a longer title but fewer duties. The method is referred to as lateral arbitrage by the Canadian educator. In this approach, the promoted employee will be unaware that he or she has been demoted from the position to which he or she has been elevated to. At number 4, employing vigilant people. Having vigilant staff is the best method to prevent the Peter principle. This entails collaborating with a group of individuals who are aware of the scope of their competencies and capabilities. Even though receiving a promotion seems highly alluring, the member of the staff should primarily think about all the new responsibilities that arise with the position. They should turn down the offer if they do not feel ready to take on the increased responsibilities. The idea is that they should know their strengths and weaknesses and act upon it when given a new role and analyze it. Thus, to conclude, despite the fact that the book's writing style is playful, it is a thorough study of one of the primary problems with the hierarchical organizations containing a whole new reality. So that's it, folks. This brings an end to the gamut of the Peter principle. These are the list of sources and links referred to for our content in the video. Thank you and stay tuned for more videos.